What's up, everyone? Well, it's the holiday season, and it's 2020, so let's talk about Batman Returns. For years, I hated this movie. I thought it was way too mean-spirited, and the characters they annoyed me. I didn't like Penguin's new origin at the time where he was a monster who was raised by penguins, and Catwoman being, well, reborn by cats. Whether or not she was actually dead or just knocked out, but I think the cats did play a part in there. I think they were a little too literal with the animal themes. Come to think of it, it wasn't revealed who this Batman's teacher was, and Batman himself is a big problem for me. Yeah, everyone brought up that Batman is a killer in this movie. It's not just that he kills, but he doesn't care as much about people as he should. It's hard to forgive this movie when Batman just stands there watching the Ice Princess fall to her death. Nothing was stopping him from saving her. I don't think it likes Batman that much, or at least it's not as interested. And the plot makes no sense. I brought this up in my video about whether or not plot holes ruin a story. Catwoman wants to kill Max, but she indirectly helps him by helping Penguin win the election to give Max the okay to open up his power plant, which is the reason why Max killed Selina. I said that she should have teamed up with Batman, that way, they have common enemies, that way you can still have a romance. But the thing is, I didn't get the point of the movie. Batman Returns is one of those special, unconventional movies. It doesn't want to be seen the same way you would see something like Spider-Man. I'm sort of copying High Top Alex when I say this, but Batman Returns is a fantastic Tim Burton movie, but a messy Batman movie. It's not inspired by the comics. It wants to be its own thing. That's why the origins are different. That's why the themes are there. And this has a dark Christmas theme to it. As Linkara said, it focuses on the darker aspects of Christmas. Consumerism, greed, selfishness, and finding love in a harsh and relentless world. Penguin and Catwoman are victims of mistreatment, and they lash out by embracing the worst parts of themselves, being violent, being cruel. This contrasts to Batman, who has faced tragedy, and he uses that to transform himself into the Guardian of Gotham. While Batman himself does bother me in this movie, we do see shreds of him being more three-dimensional. When he first sees Penguin on the news saying, "I want to find my parents," and he's saying, "I hope he finds his parents." And he meant that. And when he researches about the Penguin being a murderer when he left the circus, he feels heartbroken. And Alfred's going, "Well, do you feel better?" And he's going, "No, I feel worse." Oh, by the way, has anyone thought about how this movie may be offensive to circus entertainers? Let's think about this. You've trained your whole life to juggle chainsaws while riding a unicycle, and then this guy walks up to you and goes, "Hey, wanna form a violent gang?" And you're all, "I'm down." That is such an unfair depiction of them. Getting back on topic, and Bruce does want to save Selina. He notices how her psyche is being torn apart and he wants to help her heal psychologically. Sure, this movie doesn't focus on concrete narrative structure, but it is going all in with themes. If you want to criticize this movie for plot holes, go ahead, it's not worried about that. It just wants you to see the points. Art is subjective, and there are movies that are unique. They don't want to be seen as straightforward or conventional. It'd be like being critical about Kung Pao Enter the Fist. The plot is random, the acting's pretty bad, and the fight scene with the cow is filler. But that's not the point. It is a full-blown comedy that makes fun of old, badly dubbed kung fu movies.
He is well protected. It's impossible. You'll never make it. Never make it. Ever make it. Never make it. Never make it. You'll never make it. Ever. Don't you see you can make it?
I implore you to reconsider.
Okay.
The point is to be a fun movie, and that's about it. So Batman Returns, when you get down to it, is a passion project by Tim Burton. It is a gothic art masterpiece in its category. Okay, so where's the line between passionate, unconventional movie and just conventional movie? Let's look at The Mummy from 2017. There was nothing personal about it. It was all business and nothing else. It wanted to start a universe to get that Avengers money. It didn't resonate with anybody. It didn't click with anyone like Batman Returns did. So with this new perspective, do I like this movie? There are a few things I would change, but that would screw up later scenes, like Batman not saving the Ice Princess. If Batman wasn't framed, then he and Catwoman wouldn't have that mistletoe kiss. And that's one of the most iconic moments of the movie. And if Batman and Catwoman teamed up, then we wouldn't get the scene with them feeling each other's scars while making out. Scars that they gave each other. So the plot is tightly knit to get its themes in there, even though the story doesn't make much sense. So if I were to make Batman more like Batman and heroic and all that, then Returns wouldn't be what it is. There isn't anything I could change about it if I had the power to. This is Tim Burton's movie, and he's happy with the way it came out. It can be unsettling for a lot of people, but this movie knows what it is, and it has its fans, and I don't want to take that away from anybody. So, Batman Returns, after all these years, I've come to realize I respect you, but I don't have to like you. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and feel free to comment what you think about Batman Returns. Till next time.